後は結果は後押して勝ちます。
So July 25th, 4 days before July 29th, the big fight between Errol, the True Big Fish Spence Jr., and Terrence Bud Kumite Crawford. That Tuesday, all the way in the land of the rising sun, we got another big fight. Very big fight between Stephen Fulton Jr., Cool Boy Steph, and Naoya the Monster Inoue. Yeah, that's right. And Cool Boy Steph has some things to say about his upcoming opponent, Naoya Inoue. Salute to Brian Custer in the Last Stand podcast. One of the best in the business, right? Always asks the really good questions. But Stephen Fulton Jr. had this to say about Naoya Inoue.
Love to see you fight the monster, Naoya Inoue, who's considered pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. What do you think?
I believe, once again, yeah. See, if I break down, I'm not being biased. If a person, I'm like, oh, he's good. But I have to say this: if I break down that fight between me and him before it happens, it most likely won't happen until they work on what I'm about to say. But I'm not going to say it. I see me wiping him out clean. He's too small for me. He's too short. His reach isn't there. I'm not gonna sit there for those power shots all the time. It's just a lot that I can just analyze off of him. He's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not discrediting him, taking anything away from him. I took my hat off, but he's not better than me.
Do you think you can get a decision in Japan?
I mean, I feel like when you take those type of trips, you don't just go over there for a decision. But if it comes down to that, I feel like yes.
Now, after hearing what Cool Boy Steph had to say about Naoya Inoue, he said he's not better than me. Yeah, he's good, but he's too small. He's light in the ass, right? Is Inoue too small for Cool Boy Steph? Right? Is he too small? Naoya Inoue, this would be what, his third or fourth weight class. He's naturally the smaller guy. I believe he started off at 112 pounds, 115 pounds, something like that, 118. One of those weight classes, right? He's a smaller guy for sure. And it's not like it's a situation to where like Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford, for example. Crawford got acclimated to the welterweight division. It's been some time since he first entered that weight class. And Naoya Inoue's first fight at the weight class, well, he's going to be facing the champion. Similar to Terrence Crawford, actually. You know, Terrence Crawford moved up and he fought Jeff Horn, a champion who beat Manny Pacquiao. But Naoya Inoue is going up to facing the champion, the unified champion, and Cool Boy Steph, Stephen Fulton Jr. I really, honestly, you guys, as I'm thinking about it, I really can't say who's going to win, right? Now, if you squeezed my arm and made me pick, if you squeezed my arm and absolutely made me pick, this is tough. This is tough because I think the Monster is one of the best fighters in boxing. I think Stephen Fulton Jr. poses some problems. He could possess a style that could possibly give the Monster's problem that he's never seen, right? He's the bigger guy, and he's probably the best boxer that Naoya Inoue's faced. But you got to respect the Monster striving to be great. You got to respect the Monster, Naoya Inoue. Got to respect him because he could have took an easier route. He could have fought somebody else or some, but nah, he's going after the best guy in the next weight class up. But Stephen Fulton said he's not better than me. He's not better than me, right? I guess we're going to see. He also gets asked, could you win a decision in Japan? Now, this is something that I like to talk about because I'm familiar how things can go in Japan for the Japanese fighters. I mean, if it's a close fight in Japan, it's definitely going to go to the Japanese fighter. That's without question. But Cool Boy Steph said when you travel, you don't go into these fights thinking a decision. You think a stoppage, because, I mean, come on, that's the common thing. You go into somebody's home country, all the cards are going to be stacked against you. But Cool Boy Steph seems to be very confident that he's going to go in there and tackle the task of the monster Naoya Inoue, who's arguably one of the hardest punchers in the sport, pound for pound. Punches with both hands. Very, very, very well-rounded fighter. I have nothing bad to say about Naoya Inoue. He's checking all the boxes, if you ask me. He has a chin, he has heart, he has speed, he has power, he has boxing ability, he can fight. He's checking all the boxes. Not to mention, he's striving for boxing greatness. So you gotta respect the monster Naoya Inoue. But who I got winning this fight, man, I guess you're gonna have to ask me I guess I'll revisit this question in a couple of weeks. Because it's still really hard for me to pick. If you made me pick, I still probably wouldn't be able to pick, bro. It's that 50-50 to me. I can see Inoue winning, right? And I can see Fulton winning. The question is, could Fulton handle the monster's power? Another question, would the monster be able to deal with the bigger, slicker Fulton Jr.? The monster mentioned that he never even sparred with a black fighter before. So this is going to be new territory. Foreign grounds for sure for the monster Naoya Inoue. And he's been in there with a guy he's never even sparred with before. He never sparred with a black fighter. So it's going to be interesting to see how the monster approaches this fight. It's another big fight in this wonderful year of boxing. 2023 is shaping up to be one of the best years in boxing ever. July itself is a month full of fights, right? Almost every weekend we have a fight. Excellent month of July. Can't wait. But Fulton Jr. said Naoya Inoue is not better than him. Tell me what you guys think. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.